All right, let's talk about a huge shift happening in AI right now. It's something that could completely flip how we think about information itself. We're diving into the synthetic data revolution. Okay, let me just start with a kind of wild thought. What if? What if the best, most valuable data we have for training AI isn't actually real? I know it sounds crazy, but what if fake data is the actual key to unlocking what AI can really do? So, to really get why fake data is suddenly this big deal, you have to understand the core problem with AI. Think of AI as this incredibly hungry beast. The more data it eats, the smarter and more powerful it gets. But feeding that beast creates some seriously big problems for us. I mean, think about it. Using real data from real people, it's like trying to navigate a minefield. Every step you take, you risk a privacy violation or a massive security breach. Not to mention all the ethical knots you get tied up in. Honestly, just the logistics of gathering and protecting all that real-world data, it's a nightmare. It's a huge bottleneck that's actually slowing down innovation. So, the big question is, how do you feed that hungry AI beast without stepping on all those landmines? Well, the solution is, it's pretty brilliant actually. It's powerful and it sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. It's called synthetic data. Now, let's be super clear about what we're talking about here. Synthetic data isn't just a bunch of random, made-up junk. No, no. It's brand new information generated by a computer that's designed to look and feel just like a real data set. It has all the same patterns, the same connections, the same statistical juice. But here's the magic part. It doesn't contain a single shred of information from a real person, not one. It's completely anonymous. It's basically the perfect, safe superfood for an AI. And if you need an analogy, this is honestly the best one I've ever heard. Think about how a pilot learns to fly a giant jumbo jet. You don't just hand them the keys and say, good luck with a plane full of people, right? Of course not. They spend hundreds, maybe thousands of hours in a flight simulator. They can crash, they can face engine failures, crazy weather, they can experience every possible disaster, all with zero risk to anyone. Well, that's exactly what synthetic data is. It's a flight simulator for AI. Okay, so the flight simulator idea makes sense, right? But this isn't just a theory. It's happening right now. So where are we actually using this stuff? Well, you'll find it in some really high-stakes fields where getting it right is absolutely critical. Okay, take banking, for example. You can create millions of fake but totally realistic financial transactions. Then you can let an AI loose on that data to learn how to spot even the sneakiest, most complex fraud patterns. And the best part, not a single real customer's account is ever touched. Or think about healthcare. This is huge. Researchers can create synthetic patient data to test groundbreaking new treatments or diagnostic tools. They can push the boundaries of medicine without ever risking a single person's private health information. And that brings us to the most important number in this entire conversation: 0. That's it. That's how many real people are exposed when you use synthetic data. You get all the brainpower, all the learning, all the innovation with absolutely none of the privacy risk. It's a total game changer. All right, so let's pull back for a second and look at the really big picture here. Because synthetic data isn't just some nifty new tool. It's actually forcing us to rethink what data even is and where its value really comes from. You've heard the saying a million times, right? Data is the new oil. It's this raw, powerful resource that's fueling, well, everything. But think about actual crude oil for a second. It's valuable, for sure, but you can't just pump it out of the ground and pour it into your car's gas tank. It's messy, it's dangerous, it's pretty useless in its raw form. It has to be refined. And there it is. That's the other big idea here. If our raw, real-world data is the crude oil, super valuable, but also risky, messy, and difficult to handle, then synthetic data is the refinery. It's the process that takes all that raw potential and transforms it into a clean, safe, high-performance fuel that's perfectly designed to power our AI. So how does this refinery actually work? It's pretty cool, actually. You start with a real data set. Step 1, a special AI model studies that data. It learns everything about it, all the little patterns, the hidden connections, all the statistical quirks. Step 2, once it's an expert, it generates a brand new, completely artificial data set from scratch. And step 3, this new data is a perfect statistical mirror of the original, but it's totally anonymous. It's now safe, clean, and ready for any AI to train on. Okay, so let's quickly recap what we've covered. The big one, fake data can actually be more valuable than real data, simply because it gets rid of all the risk. It's a way to protect our privacy while still pushing innovation forward at full speed. And if you remember anything, remember those two big ideas. It's a flight simulator for AI, letting it learn in a safe environment, and it's a refinery, turning messy, raw data into pure, powerful fuel. And this all leaves us with one last and maybe most important question to think about. If we're now building these artificial worlds for AI to learn from, worlds that look just like ours but aren't, well, then someone has to decide what goes into those worlds. Someone has to design them. So as we dive deeper into this synthetic future, the real question becomes, who gets to build AI's reality?